And one of the airmen sitting next to her, if you look at her, it's a one to the left. He just kind of just does like this whole like looks down and just kind of shakes his head like, no, that's not what happened. And that's just like the audience insert at that moment. It's like, oh no, we're in for 2 seasons of this, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I did like that moment. I did like that she points out to Ben Browder, like, we haven't met. I remember you, which, is a nod because they were on Farscape together for
that's right.
How many years, So, and maybe they chose to do Vala the way they did because her character that she was known for in Farscape was so completely different.
Exactly. So they did mention that on Farscape, she was the straight man or the straight woman to, she had to be the peacekeeper who was like very like stoic. And so in this one and in Prometheus Unbound, they basically said just like go wild because we know you haven't been let off the chain, on Farscape. And there's another line later on where they were concerned that Ben Browder, when they cast him and Michael Shanks looked too alike. So they made Michael Shanks grow the beard for this episode so they wouldn't look alike. And then when they're standing next to each other, Vala makes some comment about how similar the planet's gene pool is.
Yeah. How limited the gene pool is.
Yeah. Right. And Michael Shanks and Ben Browder look at each other. So, there's a lot of in-jokes in this episode happening.
They do look like they could be brothers.
Yeah. I don't know. It just all the things I like Stargate for, this was not.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at it like a completely new Stargate show, which I didn't 20 years ago when this was happening, but now knowing kind of what they were, what they had to do, I mean, they were renewed so late that they hired Beau Bridges, who I love in this role and in general.